Okay, today I'm just going to show you how to change your firing pin. Mine's worn out after many shots. This is my new one, which I got. It's a nice titanium firing pin. The one that's actually in there is my second firing pin. It's also titanium. But I'm going to show you how to swap it out. Most of the steps will be the exact same for you guys at home. This particular one is in a chassis, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to loosen off the chassis. And then get the bolt out, take out the pin, refit it. Now don't laugh at how dirty my gun is. I have been using it quite a lot lately. I don't know if I can get this off. Come on. There we go. This chassis is a Rimfire Magic chassis from the UK. The whole chassis is all different, but the receiver, I suppose you can call it, itself is Rimfire Magic, and it just allows you to put AR accessories onto your gun, be it buffer tube and magpul stock and or full handguard. In this case, it's a Yankee Hill rifle length handguard. I just wanted to get a really rigid, nice stock, and that's what I ended up choosing. And now, takedown screw, the same as you can see it. Here we go. Take down screw, same as every other 1022. I'm working in reverse here, so you guys can probably see better than I can. Well, hopefully. I'm just gonna pop out our action. Okay, now I'm going to take off my scope as well, just because it's easy to work with, and because it's a nice Picatinny system. I always get a perfect return to zero when I put everything back on, which is really nice. It's great to be able to take apart your gun and go back and shoot and be pretty much perfectly zeroed again afterwards. So there's the very familiar 1022 action barrel and trigger, with the polymer trigger housing. This is all stock standard, nothing fancy. My bolt itself has been upgraded, but I'll show you how that works. So we're going to push out our holding pins. Don't laugh at the dirt. Move our pins to the side. Just like with all 1022s, you have to take out the bolt buffer. In this case, I've installed a tougher buffer, and as I got here, tougher buffer, I'm just going to push this through to the other side, pull it out. We're going to bring all the way back, hold with our finger, let the handle go forwards, you can drop out your bolt. There we go. There's my filthy bolt. So let's move the action for now. Okay, so the firing pin itself sits inside the bolt, hangs out the back, and is like that. And when it fires, it just pushes it forwards and hits the primer. That's all there is to it. This one, it will be kind of hard to see, but you can see a little. I'm not sure, can't even see it. It's a little really clean spot. Actually, it'll be easier to show you after I take it out. So you get your punch, and you. It should be hard enough to get out. Yeah, it is. Oh no, I can get it out. You just push the big pin straight through, and then your pin will come backwards. I'm going to give this a quick clean as well because I don't do it very often. And there's a spring inside here. It doesn't want to come out. Here it is. You don't want to lose this spring, so I'll leave it over there. The only difference between this bolt and every other bolt is the back here has been radiused a bit more, so it's a bit easier on the hammer when it cycles. And the headspace itself has been shortened, so the gap for the edge of the cartridge itself has been shortened. And the extractor has been hooked. I don't know, was that hooked by a machine or was it a new extractor that's put in? But this is a hooked extractor, so I never have failed to extract. But I do fail to fire after a while. There's also a little piece of metal here which holds down the firing pin and stops it from rising above the cartridge. But that's not the problem right now. The problem is, hopefully you can see it, the old firing pin, the dirty one, is a little bit rounded on the bottom. And what it's doing is it's hitting the primer edge, and it's rolling up over it a tiny bit and failing to fire. And it's just not a clean hit. And I just had to stop shooting the last day because of it. You'll be able to see here where the primer actually hits. It's just the very bottom, and it's kind of a bit hard to tell, but it's rounded down from this other one I have. Yeah, well, I'm not sure how much you can really see, but if you look at it this way, you can see that it's a good bit shorter. It's nearly 0.5 millimeter in it shorter, so it is quite worn down. So yeah, this guy's going to go, and this guy's coming in. So what I'm going to do real quick though is I'm just going to spray some blast and shine into it, just to get the gunk out of there. And with this stuff, just going to make sure you don't put it in your eyes. And this is a degreaser, so it'll take all the grease out. You can just give it a quick rub to get rid of the rest of the stuff. And clean my headspace as well. Okay, so just after that quick clean, that'll do for now. What we're going to do is we're going to get our little spring. We're going to put it back in. There we go. It's going to drop back into the bolt at the back, and we're just going to shove it up a little bit. And this guy here will sit in. On yours it'll probably sit straight down, but I have to push it underneath my little bolt lock and up against the spring, so you can see it's springing back. Now it'll spring back much farther than it has to, so you have to push in this little locking pin. So you push in the bolt, or the trigger, so you push in the firing pin, just push your little pin across, and there's my new firing pin, all ready to get dirty. It's already filthy, just been pushing it through. So I can see straight away that it is a lot better, a lot squarer, and it's sitting in the right position. It's not too far up, not too far down. So I'm just gonna tap down my little locking thing, just to get it a little bit further down, and that's perfect. And that basically is how you change a pin, nice and fast, no real tools needed. The locking pin can be a bit funny, and don't allow the spring to get away, because if that gets away, it's very hard to find. Yeah, so you just reassemble the whole gun again, which is nice and simple. We'll do it this way. I have an aftermarket handle, but I don't know how much of this you're going to see. I'll try and do this. Pull it back. Pull it back. You get your bolt, and you get it in, and hopefully, there we go. Bolt's in. Next thing that goes in is your little bolt buffer. I highly recommend you get these tough buffers. This has been in there for over 2,000 rounds, and it's still nowhere near like it's going to wear down. I've tried other nylon ones and stuff, and the metal one that comes with it is just too loud and too abrasive to other parts. But these tougher buffer, you can get them on eBay. They are amazing quality. I think it's probably it's definitely under €15 to get 3 of them, and they do last forever. So I'm just going to stick that in, and then once that's in, your bolt is now locked in, and you cannot get it back out again until you take this buffer out. So there we go. That's it. So we can fish it here. Good stuff. That's it. Bolts in. You just refinish your building and put it back together. Alright guys, see you in the range. See you next time.